Hi, it's me, Olivia. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel for interesting stories and visit my Patreon page for early access, link in the description. Thanks. One afternoon, in early January, Sam and Vanessa were shopping and they stopped at one of their favorite places, Brady's Coffee House. She found a table while he got their drinks. As he sat down, Vanessa said, "Toshi told me one of your family secrets." Sam's mind was working. Did Toshi tell her the real story of their dad? No, she wouldn't do that. What had she told Vanessa? I guess it's a problem when your sister is your girlfriend's best friend. He carefully asked what? She told me about that Halloween when you were 11. Oh! And she said that you made a very pretty little girl. I guess. But I really liked you as the geisha. You were really pretty, even with the punk makeup. That was fun, a lot of fun. They finished their drinks and Sam walked Vanessa home. After their usual long goodbye, and as Sam was walking down the steps, Vanessa asked, "When am I going to meet the other woman in your life?" Sam stopped so fast that he almost fell down the steps. He turned and said, "What did you just say? When am I going to meet the other woman in your life? The other woman? When are you going to dress for me?" Oh, I don't know. Soon. Maybe. Please. I guess. Are you really sure that you want me to? Yes. I want to see if I'll really like her. Oh, don't worry. If she is anything like you, I'll like her. Okay. I'd like to do it while Toshi is still home. What about Saturday afternoon? It's a date. Lover. On his walk home, Sam wondered if this really was a good thing. And when he got home, he found Toshi and said, "Well, Saturday's the day." Huh? Nessa talked me into dressing for her. Yes, it's about time. I'll need help. Yours and Mom's. I want to make a good impression, but not go overboard. I think we can do that. It was late on Saturday morning. It was past time for Sam to get up and get busy for Vanessa's visit. Toshi went to his room and knocked on the door, saying, "Time to get up, little brother. It takes time to get pretty." She heard him rustle around and knocked again. "Come on. Up and at, Okay. I'm getting up. About time. I talked with Nessa this morning and she'll be here about 4. Okay. I'll get a shower. Nope. Mom's getting a bath together for you right now. A bath? I haven't taken a bath in. I can't remember how long. Get moving." Sam got up, slipped out of the nightgown and panties and into a robe, then wandered into the bathroom just as his mother turned off the water. She looked at him and said, "Good morning, sleepyhead." "Morning. Enjoy your bath. Then I'll have breakfast ready for you." "Okay, Mom. This bath smells like flowers." "The beginning of your makeover," Masumi said as she walked out of the bathroom and closed the door. He dropped his robe, walked over to the tub and checked the water. It was very warm. He slowly got in and slipped down into the tub. It felt good and the aroma was very pleasant. As he soaked, he thought about today. And, most important, how Vanessa was going to react to this whole thing. And his mind wandered. The next thing he knew, there was a knock on the door. It brought him back to reality and Toshi said, "You'd better get out. You've been in there 15 minutes and you're going to turn into a prune." "Okay, be right down." 5 minutes later, he was sitting at the kitchen table, eating a very late breakfast. 15 minutes after that, the three were on the way back upstairs and into Sam's room. His mom said, "All right, pick out a bra and panty set and get them on. Toshi, go get the breast forms. They're in 2 white boxes on the top shelf of my closet." Sam picked out his favorite set, the red satin ones. He stepped into the panties and pulled them up under his robe, then removed the robe and put on the bra. By then, Toshi was back with the breast forms. This was only the 3rd time that he had worn the forms and still wasn't too sure about them. But he got them situated. Masumi then said, "Let's take a look at you." Masumi stood back and walked around him. She said, "You're lucky. You don't have much body hair. So, we don't need to worry about that. But the eyebrows, they need work again." He looked at her and just sighed. "Don't worry, honey," she said. "I won't get too carried away." Let's go to my room so we can do your makeup and hair. Bring along the wig and wig cap. She had Sam sit at her dressing table, put the wig cap on him, and carefully tucked his hair under it. Then came the tweezing. She carefully thinned and shaped his brows. Not too much, but enough to make them more feminine than masculine. When she was done, she turned to Toshi and said, "Well, they look great, Mom." Then she went to work on his makeup. First, a good moisturizer. Then as that was setting, she went to work on his nails. First, she filed them a little to even them up, then a nice red polish, not bright, but not dark. Then came the foundation, eyeliner, eyeshadow, mascara, eyebrow pencil, blusher, powder, and lipstick. Sam just sat there, never saying a word. Then came the wig, the one that he and Toshi had picked out. Masumi placed it on his head, adjusted it a little, used some bobby pins to hold it place, and worked on styling it until it framed his face just right. Again, she turned to Toshi and said, "Well, little sister, I'm jealous. You look better than I do." He turned, looked in the mirror, and got a very worried look on his face. "What's the matter?" Toshi asked. "Mom's done a great job. And that may be a problem. I remember reading that some guys, when dressed, looked better than their girlfriends, and it caused some real problems. Little sister, don't worry, it would be a miracle if you looked better than Nessa." "Really?" "Yes." He relaxed a little, but was really starting to get nervous about the whole thing. "I've done my magic." "Toshi, take him to his room and see what looks good on him," Masumi said. "Come on, little sister." "Time to try on clothes," Toshi said, as she grabbed Sam's hand and pulled him back to his room. They started looking through his closet. He only had the clothes that he and Toshi had purchased. And Toshi said, to no one in particular, "We need to go shopping again." "Huh," Sam replied, not really having heard what she said. "Oh, nothing. Just mumbling. Any idea what you want to wear?" "Not really. Little sister, we need to work on your fashion sense." "Let's see. Little black dress?" "No, too formal for this." "Shorts?" "No, too cold out." Dark blue plaid skirt with this pretty peasant blouse, pantyhose, dark blue Mary Janes." "That might just work." "Okay, little sister. Pantyhose first." Sam went to a drawer in his chest of drawers, took out a pair of pantyhose, sat on his bed, and put them on. Toshi then handed him the peasant blouse. He pulled it on over his head, being careful not to mess up his hair. "Okay, little sister," Toshi said, "you'll need to wear it on your shoulders, since you're wearing a bra with straps. If you had a strapless bra or went braless, you could wear it off your shoulders. But showing a little bra strap, especially a pretty bra strap, is sexy." "Sexy. That's just what I need. There's nothing wrong with being sexy." "Yeah." Next, she handed him the skirt. He stepped into it and pulled it up. Put the zipper in the back, zipped it up, and buttoned the waist button. "In or out?" Toshi thought out loud. "In or out?" "Out! That blouse will look better out of the skirt." "Okay." Now the shoes. The 2-inch heels will look really good with that outfit. Sam sat down and put on the Mary Janes. Just like back when you were 11. You need some jewelry." "Wait here," Toshi said as she ran out of his room. "Where would I go?" Toshi was back within minutes. She handed him one of her watches. He slipped it on and fastened the clasp. "I found this necklace that will look great with that blouse. It's got a little heart on it, just like the one you wore that Halloween," and she fastened it around his neck. "You know," she continued, "you really need to get your ears pierced. It would make life so much easier." "No way. Chicken. A lot of guys have their ears pierced. And no one cares. But I found something. And with you hair covering most of your ears, this might even get lost." "What is it?" "It's called an ear cuff. It just hooks over your ear, and this one has a nice long dangly part," she said as she hooked the cuff on his left ear. "Now let's go have a look at the whole package," she said as she took his hand and led him to their mother's room. She had him stand in front of the closet door, and then she opened it. He just stared at the reflection. He knew it was him, but it didn't really look like him. It looked like a grown-up version of the girl from that Halloween years ago. He looked at Toshi, who had a look of, "Girl, you look great" on her face. "I'm really getting scarred," he told her. "What if Nessa freaks out when she sees me?" "She won't." "How do you know?" "Just say. I have inside knowledge." "What?" "Just remember. She and I are best friends. And best friends do share a lot of things with each other. Just leave it at that. Let's go downstairs. She won't be here for an hour or so, and you need to relax." The two went downstairs and into the kitchen. Masumi and Miyuki were just getting ready to leave for the rest of the day, so the kids could have the house to themselves. And when Masumi saw Sam, she said, "Now there are 4 girls in this house." Miyuki turned, looked at Sam, smiled, and said, "That's 4 pretty girls in this house." If the newest member is any indication. Sam actually blushed. Masumi said, "You kids have a good time. There's a casserole in the refrigerator. All you have to do is heat it. Or you can order pizza. There's money in the desk." "Okay, Mom. You two have fun. We'll see you later." There were the goodbye hugs and kisses all around. And Miyuki whispered to Sam, "Honey, don't worry. She'll love you." Sam whispered back, "I sure hope so." Toshi kept Sam busy for the next hour, just doing small things, and he started to relax a little. He was beginning to enjoy the feeling of the clothes, wig, and makeup. Then just a few minutes after 4, the doorbell rang. He just froze. Toshi said, "Take a deep breath and relax." "I'll try," he said. "And I'll get the door." Toshi walked to the front door, and it was Vanessa. They hugged, and Toshi whispered, "He is very nervous about this." "So am I." Toshi looked at her, a little puzzled. "How often does a girl see her boyfriend dressed as a girl?" Vanessa said. "True. Come on in. He's in the den." The girls walked into the den, and Sam was standing there with his back to them, looking out the window. Toshi said, "Sam, you have company." He turned, looked at Vanessa. As usual, she looked fantastic, and said, "Hi." She just looked at him for a while, then said, "Hi. Are you ready to run away?" "No. I just couldn't get over how pretty you are." "Now I know you're joking with me." "No, I'm not. If I didn't know that it was you, I would figure you for a 100% girl. Your mom did a great job on your makeup, not too much. And the peasant blouse with that bra strap showing, that's really cute." Toshi's idea. "I really don't know what to make of this." Sam was starting to look a little concerned. Then Toshi said, "Why don't we sit down, just talk, and see where it goes?" Please subscribe for the next part and visit my Patreon page for early access. Thanks.